Hi, welcome back. I'm Elle Gore, and this is episode 22 of This Past Life. In April 2012, I spent a month living technologically in the 1950s in New York City. Through this, I found a better life. This past life.
I'm Oedipus Rex, neither goddess nor woman, you're something apart, with a cinerama body and a celluloid heart.
It's been a couple weeks since I spoke to you last. Life has gotten in the way. My technology has taken over my world once again, and as well as the holidays. So I believe that this will be my last, what do you call this? Episode. This will be my last episode for 2012. And I'll probably see you in the new year, likely with a monthly episode as opposed to weekly episode. This week I read another great article in The Atlantic that I think applies to what I am trying to create here with This Past Life. It talked about companies outsourcing and the resurgence of insourcing, the resurgence of jobs and factories back in the United States as a result of the realization of the true cost efficiency of having the creators of machines alongside the people that actually make it, with no language barrier or a large distance barrier. And I highly suggest you read it. I think it applies a lot to this adventure, because I think not only are companies realizing the cost effectiveness of factories returning to the U.S., but I think that the U.S. people are actually want a U.S. product, want a product they can feel good about, and that they puts their money where their beliefs are. So I was really excited about that article. I will put all the information in my show notes. But first, let's talk about last week's challenge, which was actually a couple weeks ago now. Last week's challenge was to write a letter to someone, and I thought it would be a good challenge for the month of December, since everybody's doing Christmas cards or holiday cards, whatever your holiday may be, thinking of people that they love and enjoy having in their lives. And I did good on this one, although I do tend to pick ones that pick challenges that I already do well at, which kind of seems like cheating. But it's not, I assure you. So, how did you do? I hope you did well. I'm sure that whoever you wrote was really happy to hear from you. I'm really happy to have a physical reminder of your thoughts of them. So, good job. I give you 2 thumbs up for that. Now on to this week's challenge. This week's challenge is to mend or repurpose something. I always have a stack of mending on my radiator that I have off, just so you know. Because not only is it cost effective to mend your clothes, it's also makes you feel good about the things that you have, and makes you look neat, and it means you can likely spend a little bit more on the clothes that you really love, find a couple items that you really love, if you're willing to mend them. Now, you can send them out, of course, and in New York City that's primarily what people do. But you could also just sit in front of the radio, sit in front of the TV if you decide to do that, and pull out a needle and thread and keep something that you would have ordinarily thrown away. Keep it neat. This includes, you could even just trim threads on clothes, because everybody knows there's a million of those. But that's, oh yes, mend or repurpose something. So I have something to show you. So sometimes when you buy hose or hosiery stockings when they're newer, I tend to buy older stockings now, but I thought that this was a really good idea for something that kind of repurposed. It's something that I've done. They came in these bags. They're little just cellophane bags with the sticky tape here. They're kind of a weird shape, right? And I thought, gee, that looks like a pattern shape to me. So I pulled out one of my patterns that needs some protecting, needs some love because it is old. And I discovered, look at this is very exciting. This fits perfectly into that plastic envelope. Then I have something that will protect my pattern, and I don't throw away some plastic. So that's very exciting. So, this week's challenge, mend or repurpose something. I hope you do really well. I can't wait to hear what you do. On to everybody's favorite game show, Name That Flat Silver. Excuse me, frog in my throat. Was dinner fork, which is interesting to me. See if you can guess what this week's fork will be. Dinner fork, and post your ideas, your answers below, or send me an email. I'll let you know if you're right. If not, just wait for it'll now be next month in January, and I'll tell you what fork number 2 is. As always, if you'd like to be featured on the show, send me an email at thispastlife@gmail.com, or you can respond in our YouTube channel, or on our WordPress site. That's thispastlife.wordpress.com, or youtube.com/thispastlife, I think. Or you can visit us on, of course, Facebook or Twitter. You can usually just look us up. Or if you'd like to, go ahead and send me a real live letter to This Past Life, P.O. Box 1417, New York, New York, 10028, and I will be delighted and thrilled. Until then, I wish you all very happy holidays. I'd like to sing you a little number. On my accordion. Jingle bells, jingle, whoa. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. It's really hard to sit. My arm on my chair is in the way. Jingle bells, jingle